Isn't it a perfect day? As director of the FBI, I have helped make Stokes Memorial Park, and others like it, safe for our children. As your next senator, I can do even more for families like yours and mine. My lovely wife, Leslie. Our daughters, Chelsea and Courtney. A vote for Elizabeth Riggs is a vote to preserve our way of life.
What am I doing? Computer, delete holographic simulation.
Gorgeous.
We should go to prototype.
Oh, the semester's over, Hope. Take a vacation.
We can do it.
We haven't confirmed your results.
They're accurate, I'm sure of that.
There are scientific protocols, my dear.
This has nothing to do with science. It's about politics, and you know it.
You're damn right it is. Even if it were possible, we'd still have to clear it through the Bioethics Committee, the Department of Health.
Who would assign a committee to oversee the committee that's studying the study, then they call us facts and we lose our funding. We just have to keep it quiet.
Have you lost your mind?
With my technique for accelerating mitosis, we can have a fully matured prototype in about 6 weeks. It's plenty of time for the World Conference. Once the entire scientific community and the public and the press see the evidence standing there in front of them, they won't be able to ignore it.
You are scaring me.
Good. That means you believe it's possible.
It is also illegal.
Don't we at least owe it to ourselves to try? I mean, what else have you been working for all these years?
Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you had a date?
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Hope, you are so young. There's plenty of time to accomplish your goals. Get out of the lab. Live a little. Who knows? In 10 years, maybe the political climate will change.
10 years?
That's a blip in history, a millisecond. And when you've been around as long as me, you will understand that.
You're not that old, Esther.
I'm old enough not to risk going to prison for the sake of an idea. I'm sorry.
Access authorized.
Lights. Seal the door.
Laboratory door sealed.
Begin recording. This is Hope Chase preparing to test my theory of synthetic generation. Well, kid, welcome home.
Message 4, 8:17 a.m.
Ho, call your mother. She worries.
Message 5, 11:41 a.m.
Hi, it's me. I've been thinking about you. Call me.
Message 6, 12:22 p.m.
It's me again. Where the hell are you? You haven't done anything stupid, have you? Just call me, okay?
Show me what you got, Adam. Wow. Good job. Why don't you go draw me a picture, huh? Day 13, the prototype is showing exceptional developmental progress. Growth rate is optimal, language acquisition is occurring at a phenomenal pace, and hand-eye coordination is unbelievable. At this rate, he'll be fully matured in approximately 23 days. Mitosis will then slow, and he'll begin aging at a normal rate.
Who are they?
That is my mother's husband and my Uncle Joey.
Where are they?
They died before I was born.
How?
In the war.
What war?
Day 17. I know I'm going to have to tell him everything eventually. But I haven't figured out how. What do you say we go climb your tree, huh? Come on.
Finished.
Already?
Can I have another one?
Day 22. He's learning so fast, I'm having trouble keeping up.
Adam! Adam, get out of that car! Adam, get out of that car now.
Yo, Hope, what's the 411?
What?
Get in! It's the bomb!
Where are you learning these expressions?
Old mini disc. I found them up in the attic. You know, rap.
What about the physics problems?
Finished. You wanna ride or not, bitch?
What did you just call me?
Later.
Day 29. Thank God he's almost through growing. I have no intention of being anyone's mother.
Hope. Hope.
What? What?
Sorry to wake you. None of my clothes fit.
Let me see if I can find you something. Why don't you try that one?
I like this one.
What do you want to do?
I want to go to the city. I want to see other people.
We talked about this. You're not ready yet.
For what? Is there something wrong with me?
No. You are perfect.
Then why are you keeping me here?
Day 32. He's developing a mind of his own. And I'm worried it's going to get us caught. Adam, this problem isn't yours. It's mine, okay? You've got to give me a little time to work it out.
How much time?
Well, it's gonna have to be soon, isn't it? Adam, wait, where are you going?
To the creek, all right?
Be there.
Hello?
Esther,
Well, she lives.
there's someone I want you to meet.
Hope, what have you done?
Why don't you come see for yourself?
Time to bust out the boot and procreate. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. I can't wait till I got a hole in the ozone. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. Time to bust out the boot and procreate.
Adam! Adam!
What are you doing out here?
Just move over!
Into my zone, I'm king, head to the throne, it's my thing. Rude awakening, receiving in a casket, procreation. Son of a bastard from a young age, my lungs been blasted. Strike number 3, I did it for free. In the face of society, master plan, here's the plot. Take the land, only got one shot. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. I can't wait till I got a hole in the ozone. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. I can't wait till I got a hole in the ozone. Time to bust out the boot and procreate. I can't wait till I got a hole in the ozone. I can't wait till I got a hole in the ozone. I can't wait till I got a hole in the ozone. I can't wait till I got a hole in the ozone.
turn on the radio.
What for?
If someone sees him, it's gonna be news. How could have been so stupid?
I've been asking myself that same question. Why don't we just tell the police?
What, that I made a synthetic man and let him loose in the city?
Shh.
Reporting live from
Wait,
the
there.
Eye in the Sky,
There.
the breaking story. DC police are engaged in a high-speed pursuit of a fugitive male, presumed armed and dangerous, heading south on 17th.
Put your hands where we can see them.
Please, I don't understand.
On the ground, face down.
Suspect is out of the car.
Stay where you are.
But I haven't done anything.
On the ground, face down.
I just wanted to see people.
Don't come any closer.
Please.
This is just unbelievable. The suspect seems to have outrun the police. Now, before we lost sight of him, he appeared to be heading east towards 16th Street. The police have issued an APB and are expanding their dragnet, but the suspect seems to have disappeared. Now, we'll continue to search the police spot again. We'll do our best to keep our listeners updated as to his whereabouts. But for now, police are warning women in the area to stay off the streets until the fugitive's been apprehended.
Holy Mother Earth. You really did it.
Suspect's been described as white, mid-20s.
20s?
Witnesses must have got it wrong. Or maybe this Y just looks good for his age.
What else?
We got print and hair samples from the car, some combustion engine junker from before the millennium.
Plates?
Traced him to a Hope Chase, 1732 Rydell Road, apartment 47B, probably stolen.
Was it reported stolen?
Not yet.
Then maybe it wasn't.
Right. I'm sure this Chase woman probably loaned it to him.
Stranger things have happened. My regards to your wife.
Why didn't you tell me?
This is not the way I wanted this to happen.
I knew there was something wrong with me.
I thought he was supposed to be nonviolent.
He's not violent. He's just scared. There's nothing wrong with you.
And why am I the only one, huh? Why are they trying to kill me?
World War III. Everybody said it couldn't happen, but it did. The Afghanis were the first to use biological weapons on the battlefield. Pretty soon there were terrorist attacks on American soil. Women and children were killed. The United States retaliated, but with a biological weapon the military claimed was more humane. A genetic virus designed to attack only the Y chromosome.
So only men would die.
The idea was to kill soldiers on the battlefield to spare civilians. But the Y bomb, that's what they called it, was rushed into production before it had been fully tested. The virus mutated and became highly contagious. Once it was airborne, the disease spread faster than anything anyone had ever seen before. It was incurable. There were outbreaks around the world. Young boys were especially vulnerable. Within months, 97% of the world's male population had been wiped out. Dr. Beverly Stokes, U.S. Surgeon General, she began to speak out.
Sisters, we must put aside our pain and rebuild. We lost our sons, our husbands, and our fathers, and I feel their absence as much as any of you. But we must face the reality that throughout history it has been fathers and husbands and sons who have perpetrated crime, war, and devastation. And now, with the technological means of annihilating themselves at their disposal, they've done exactly that and unleashed upon the world the greatest collective sorrow ever known. There's a reason for this. A genetic predisposition toward violence. Did you ever ask yourselves why virtually every inmate on death row was a man? It is because human males have a biological urge which drives them to commit terrible acts of aggression, rape, murder, war. This last terrible act has provided us with an opportunity, a chance to rebuild for our daughters and our granddaughters a world without crime, without violence, without war. A world without men.
She was assassinated.
By a man who had survived. Her death proved her point. Men were dangerous and violent.
The first woman president and an all-female Congress were elected in a landslide. Surviving men were banned from populated areas, sex with men was outlawed, and reproduction of males was criminalized.
But since cloning had been in practice for years, it was no problem for women to continue to have daughters.
Why? Why did you make me into one of these monsters?
Adam, you are a new kind of man. I engineered you to be better in every way. I isolated the genes that are linked to aggression and violence and eliminated them. I don't believe that you are capable of hurting anyone.
But those people hated me.
No. They were just afraid. But Esther and I are going to present you at an international scientific conference next month. Right, Esther? We just have to keep you hidden until then. Once the cameras are on us, people will understand what you really are and realize that they can have fathers, sons, even husbands, and still be safe.
What do you mean 33 days old?
I mean that I did every genetic dating test in the book, and this Y, whoever he is, has only been walking Mother Earth for about a month.
Well, how's that possible?
If I knew, I'd get off the government payroll and start making some serious money. There's some work being done at CTU on speeding up cell mitosis.
English?
Rapid aging. But as far as I know, it's only been tested on rats.
So somebody cloned this guy, then made him grow up real fast.
Oh, he wasn't cloned.
You mean?
Oh, get your mind out of the gutter, Kara. No bodily fluids were exchanged.
Did the stork bring him?
He's synthetic.
You mean somebody's making men?
Don't know.
The woman the car's registered to? Turns out nobody's seen her in over a month.
33 days.
I'm thinking maybe this Y kidnapped her or killed her, stole her car.
Save your theories until we get a few more facts. What else you got on her?
Not much. No criminal record. She's a PhD student at CTU.
What is she studying?
Genetic engineering.
Well, come on, Green. We're going back to school.
Hey, Kara. Anytime you want to exchange some bodily fluids.
I don't date at the office. I want a list of her classmates, her professors, any old girlfriend she might have had.
Agent Hastings. Agent Green.
Director Riggs. No speech today?
Any progress on the Y that was spotted earlier?
We're on it.
Keep me informed.
I didn't realize you were interested in day-to-day casework.
I'm interested in keeping the streets safe for the voters.
You're gonna have to give up entertaining for a couple of weeks.
Oh, I never wanted any part of this.
Esther, look at him. I may have stirred the pot a bit, but you are every bit as responsible for his existence as I am. If it weren't for your research, he wouldn't be here.
Get him in the bedroom, quick.
I owe you, Esther.
You bet your ass you do. May I help you?
Professor Esther Gray?
Yes.
Special Agent Kara Hastings, FBI. I understand you're Hope Chase's faculty advisor? What sort of research is Miss Chase doing exactly?
Forgive me, Agent Hastings, is it? But what possible interest could the FBI have in a fourth-year grad student?
Have you seen the news today?
You're not suggesting that Hope has something to do with this Adam.
How did you know his name?
I must have heard it on the news.
I didn't know they released a name.
Me neither.
Adam. I like it. It's so biblical. Mind if I use your powder room, Professor Gray?
I think I'd like to talk to my lawyer.
To give you an opinion on whether or not it's okay to use your toilet?
It's at the top of the stairs. Are you finding everything all right, Agent Hastings?
Just fine, Professor. Lovely home you have here.
Someone's coming.
It's stuck.
Call an ambulance. Hurry!
Where are you going? I want to hear this.
Evening, a fugitive white male evaded capture by the FBI on the campus of CTU.
Mother Earth.
Allegedly responsible for one shooting already, the fugitive is presumed armed and, as with any male, extremely violent.
You're so burnt.
Karen?
Ever heard of knocking?
We want you to come straight home from school tomorrow, okay?
Why?
We're your mothers. We worry when we don't know where you are.
You're the only daughter we've got.
Lila's not like dead, you know.
We don't talk about her in this house.
Night, honey.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, right.
Please, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just need help getting home. If I let go, will you promise not to scream? Please don't yell.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
This is so frozen.
How is she?
Doctor says it's just a flesh wound. Her vitals are stable. So, there's a rumor going around that she created a man.
Give us a minute.
Okay, I'll be right outside.
Dr. Russo, please report to the OR. Dr. Russo, please report to the OR.
You are in a lot of trouble, Miss Chase. Felony violations of the reproductive code, harboring a fugitive, resisting arrest, assault on a federal officer. But you know the worst thing you did? You made me look bad. And I don't like to look bad.
I want a lawyer.
A lawyer's going to tell you the same thing I will. You help me find the why, and there's a chance you won't spend the rest of your life in prison.
Can you promise me he won't be harmed?
You're one of those closet hetero cases, aren't you? But dirty holograms, they're not enough for you. You need the real sweaty, hairy thing. Just thinking about it makes me sick.
I don't care what you think.
Do you care about the women this little experiment of yours is going to hurt? Creating Ys in a lab could set this country back decades.
He is not a threat to anyone.
No. Now I have heard everything.
You couldn't possibly understand.
Why? Because I'm a dumb cop? Let me tell you something they might not teach you in graduate school. There are cops out there a lot dumber than I am. And if one of them gets to your boyfriend before I do, he just might end up dead. I'd think about that if I were you.
So, like, what kind of song and dance do you listen to?
Song and dance.
You know, music?
Oh, rap, I guess.
Rap? That's like what my grandmother listened to like 1,000 years ago. Don't you just get cold for the wilting flowers? They are so frozen.
Don't think I've ever heard of them.
So is it like the whole reality that men's, you know, things are long and pointy?
What things?
You're so vacant. Are you like gonna harm me?
Are you sure your sister's gonna be able to help me?
I'm absolute about that. She has the data about everything. She gets me all these old zines from, like, when they still use paper that had pics of men and everything. They're only 2D, but they're still pretty frozen. Lila always knows a thing precisely.
How much?
Depends on what you're looking for, honey.
Lila!
Would you get out of here? I'm working.
Come here, quick!
Oh, great. Karen, I don't have any more Y pics for you. Now go home before the moms worry themselves to death.
I got something to show you.
I already told you to stop coming down here.
In the back.
Holy Mother Earth. Where did you find him?
Cops are after him. I told him you'd know the thing.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I know the thing precisely.
See?
Why don't you come with me, Mr. Man?
Will you help me get home?
Sure, I will. But if the cops are after you, you're gonna have to go under for a little while, and I can take you someplace safe. Trust me. You coming or not? Where do you think you're going?
I found
No,
him.
get back in the car, girlie.
But
nothing. You've got a good thing going with the moms. You're not me, and you don't want to be. Go home, or I'm gonna call them and tell them where you are.
Well, bye.
That's when we checked your room and found her missing.
We thought we better call the police. What with this man roaming the streets?
Oh, honey, it's gonna be okay. We'll find her.
Where on Mother Earth have you been, young lady?
You better have a darn good explanation.
I need to see Mother May.
Not tonight.
Is going. Well, hello, young man. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
His name is Adam.
Adam?
Yeah, so I want 50,000 for him.
Get her out of here.
Come on, let's go.
No, you owe me!
I am pleased to meet you, Adam. My friends call me Mother May. Welcome to Club Lysistrata. You're going to do very well here.
I'm not staying.
Put him in Bobby's room. The carpet's Persian, handsome. I'd like to avoid bloodstains.
There's nothing out there. Not for us, anyway. Bobby Gilroy.
Adam.
You're gonna put the rest of us right out of business.
All those other men out there. How?
How are we still alive? 2 or 3% of us had a natural immunity. Last of a dying gender. At least we thought so till you showed up. So the question is, where the hell did you come from?
Can you help me get out of here?
There's nowhere to go, kid. Hey, look, we're the lucky ones. We got a roof over our head, 3 squares a day, party every night, more tail than any guy ever got in the time before. Of course, some of the ladies might have a few more wrinkles than you might like, but you get used to it.
I have to get home.
Hey, relax, kid. You're already there.
I just want to make sure we've got your story straight, Karen. Read it back.
According to the witness, the fugitive male suspect entered her room through the upstairs window at approximately 10:45 p.m., then forced her at gunpoint. What kind of gun did you say that was?
Keep reading.
He forced you down the stairs.
Oh, don't forget the part where he gagged me.
He gagged you. Forced you outside and into the car. He then drove you to a remote location, which you can't name because at some point he blindfolded you. But somehow, when he got out of the car, you managed to take the wheel and drive away. Is that about right?
I just got my learner's permit last week.
I could break her inside an hour.
No. I want you to tail her instead.
Welcome back to the Jessie Singer Show.
Tell us how you got away. Well, he stopped the car and got out. Because he had to. He had to.
Urinate? That must have been awful for you.
It was. He was just like doing it. Right there in the street.
Men are animals, aren't they? So what did you do?
I drove away as fast as I could.
We have to take a short break, but we'll be right back with more of the remarkable story of the brave young girl who was kidnapped by a sex-crazed man and lived to tell about it. Isn't it a perfect day?
Television off. You should be ashamed of yourself, putting an innocent girl like that in danger. I hope they lock you up for a very long time.
She just walked out.
It may be a blessing in disguise. Chase won't be hard to find, and I'm betting she'll lead us straight to the Y.
You better be right. I'm down 3 points in the poll since this fiasco started. Now I've got a teenager going on TV telling America this Y tried to rape her.
I interviewed the girl. She's lying about that.
What difference does it make? That bitch who's running against me is telling the media every chance she can get that Elizabeth Riggs, the law and order candidate, can't protect their kids.
I'll find them.
You love your job, don't you, Hastings?
Yes, ma'am.
You better pray to Mother Earth that I win this election. Because if I don't, I'll still be your boss. And I'll make sure you learn to hate your job.
You weren't lying. He is gorgeous. Be nice to the lady, Adam. Not too nice. Look a little tense. Do you want a drink? Hit me.
What?
You heard me.
Look, I don't want to hurt you.
But I've been a bad girl. I deserve it.
What do you do that for?
Come on, tough guy. Fight back. Come on. Fight back. Come on, tough guy.
I want to fight you.
Look. I paid a lot of money for this.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You can't. May?
You saw it? When he took it out to pee. It was so frozen.
I think it's like so base. What did it look like?
Long and pointy.
I need to talk to you.
If you want an interview, you have to call my manager.
Listen, little girl, don't give me a hard time. I just got out of the hospital and my medication's wearing off.
Who are you, lady?
My name is Hope.
We'll do the live chat later. He told me about you. Are you like his girlie or something?
Listen, if you don't help me find him, I'm gonna tell all your little fans there that he can lay a hand on you. Did he?
I didn't want the cops to catch him, so I told them a whole lot of fictional data. I didn't know they were gonna put me on TV. I just wanted to help Adam. He's really burnt.
Karen, please, if you have any idea where he is, you gotta tell me. Lila?
Hey, girlie. You looking for a boyfriend?
I'm looking for Adam.
Yeah? Well, I can help you.
I can pay.
Now that's different.
You've got another customer. You embarrass me this time, I'll send you straight to the cops. Make sure he looks nice.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
They're watching me all the time.
I'll find a way to smuggle you out. Somehow. You okay?
So good to see you. You look so beautiful.
FBI, this is a box. You are all under...
Let's get out of here.
Spread out and find them.
You can't do this. I pay protection.
Stop where you are! Don't let me shoot you! What the hell is going on, Rip?
Hastings, you can't bust this place without my authorization.
The why? He's here.
Well, get him!
This way! Come on, kid, let's go!
Go with him! Get out of here!
I'm not leaving you again.
Go! Go!
Come on!
Where'd he go? Down there.
Come on!
Damn it!
Why'd you do that?
You were just gonna give us that truck?
She's hurt.
She'll live. You coming or gonna wait here for the cops? You're a real humanitarian, kid.
I've got to find Hope.
She's going to jail. There's nothing you can do for her.
We have to try.
Look, kid, where we're going, there might be some people who can help us.
You trying to get your boyfriend killed?
I'm trying to save his life.
You're doing a lousy job. Orders just came down to shoot him on sight.
I thought we were living in a nonviolent society.
Which is exactly why we're doing whatever it takes to get this Y off the street.
I am the one that broke the law, not Adam. He has done nothing wrong.
We found this in an alley near the Lysistrata, beneath the cracked skull of a 32-year-old sanitation worker. Somebody hit her over the head with a metal pipe.
It wasn't Adam.
You're awfully sure of yourself.
Adam was engineered without the predisposition for violence. The DNA sequences linked to rage and aggression are not present in his genome.
Look, I'm a dumb cop, remember? I don't know anything about genomes or DNA sequences. But any man is more than capable of violence, especially when he's pushed.
Not Adam. He's been chased, shot at, locked up, and not once has he responded with violence. Listen, I don't know who cracked this poor woman's skull, but it wasn't Adam.
So you're telling me your boyfriend is some new kind of man?
He's not my boyfriend.
All right. Suppose for 1 second I believe all this genetic mumbo-jumbo. What are you trying to prove?
That if you eliminate the biological tendency towards aggressive behavior and put a man in a peaceful environment, he won't be a threat to society.
You don't think the world's a better place without them?
You are the one who is threatening to shoot an innocent person on sight.
Look, you help me find him, and I will do my best to bring him in alive. And I will make sure you get to present your evidence.
You don't believe that men are capable of being anything more than animals, do you?
No, I don't.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm a cop, not a killer.
Game time, kid.
Stop right there. Put your hands in the air. Higher.
Tell John Bobby Gilroy's back. And he's brought a friend.
So what happened, stud? Phillies put you out to pasture?
Stable got closed down.
Oh. Nice duds.
Oh, well, thank you, John. Place looks real good.
It's only temporary, Bobby. You ought to know that.
Been temporary for a lot of years now, hasn't it? Just when exactly you boys gonna get around to overthrowing the government, anyway?
Don't you worry about that, lover boy. While you've been servicing the enemy, we've been making plans, haven't we, boys?
Damn right.
So, are you going to introduce me to your young friend?
John Doe, say hello to Adam.
Pleased to meet you.
And I am very pleased to meet you, son. Reclaimers always got a place for their fellow man.
We just ran and then Bobby brought me here.
That is an incredible story, son. Well, you're a damn miracle of modern science. No wonder the feds want to get their hands on you. Let's take a walk. You'll be safe here. They don't bother us.
Why?
Well, women got no use for a football stadium, that's for damn sure. It's a man's game. The truth is, they need us to point to and say, look at them animals, that's what we're protecting your daughters from. We justify their jobs, but they underestimate us, you see? They think we're too weak to succeed.
What are you trying to do?
Take it back, son. All of it. Reclaim it for the brothers they killed off.
Hope says men killed each other off.
That's because she's part of it.
Part of what?
The lesbian conspiracy, son. It took years, but the bitches got themselves equal rights, got elected to Congress, screwed their way into the corporate offices, all the while pretending that they were good wives and mothers. But all along, they were cozying up to each other, you see, just waiting to get rid of us, biding their time until they didn't need our seed anymore. Hell, who do you think it was invented cloning? A woman. And who do you think it was invented the Y-bomb?
A woman?
My God, son, they tried to commit gendercide. But their poison couldn't kill us all. And soon we're gonna put them bitches back in the place where the Holy Bible says they ought to be.
Holy Bible?
Oh, you wouldn't know about that, son, would you know? They burned the good book and started preaching this heresy about Mother Earth. But don't you worry. God the Father and Christ the Son, they ain't dead yet. No, sir. Because they're right here with us. They're on our side. And they're gonna lead us to glorious victory.
There aren't very many of you.
Us. Son, never forget what you got between your legs. But you're right. There aren't many of us left. And we got no way to spread our seed until the reclamation, so we have to move fast before we're gone. And that's where you come in.
Me?
Well, look at you. You're young and strong. Now look at my men. They're old and tired. But when they look at you, they see a future. You could help us reclaim it all.
How?
Pick up a gun, Adam. And lead your brothers into glorious battles. Spill the blood of the heathen bitches so that God the Father can rule once more.
I'm not gonna kill anybody if that's what you're asking me to do.
What's the matter, son? Are you scared?
No. It's just that if we start killing them, we'll make what they say about us true. We'll be just as bad as they are.
Look at me. Do I look like a killer? Hell, you know what I was in the time before? I was a car salesman. That's right. And I give you a damn good deal, too. I send you home to your pretty little wife with a new set of wheels, and then I go home, I eat me a pork chop, I maybe watch me a ball game. And that's all I'm looking to reclaim. Is a good job and a damn pork chop.
Look, Mr. Doe.
We're brothers now. You call me John.
John, I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to be with Hope.
Don't you understand? Aren't you listening to me? If you don't help us kill them, they will certainly kill you.
I can't do that.
Of course you can't. That's all right. It's all right. If you can't pick up a gun, well, hell, we'll just think of some other way for you to help your brothers.
If he isn't at this cabin of yours, do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
No, it's the only place he knows.
Yeah.
You've got a Y on audio. He says he's your boyfriend?
Put him through.
Kara, darling!
If it isn't Johnny Reclaimer himself, you and your wives have been quiet lately.
We'll be making some big noise real soon.
I'm trembling now. What do you want?
Well, it's what I got that you want, darling. And I know you want it bad.
This conversation's gonna be over in exactly 3 seconds. 2.
No, whoa! Kara, come on now. I'm not talking dirty. I'm talking serious. What I got's about 6 feet tall, and he goes by the name of Adam.
What makes you think I give a damn about one lousy Y?
Oh, well, this one's special, isn't he? This one's homemade. And he's young. Word gets out the male population is growing instead of shrinking. My, oh my, you're gonna have a world of hysterical women on your hands.
How much?
Well, it's not how much, it's how many.
How many what?
I want women.
You're out of your mind.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm just trying to keep my people alive.
Not with my help.
Kara, listen. You gotta have at least a half a dozen really bad girlies rotting in a federal penitentiary right now that nobody's gonna miss. Just make sure they're still in their childbearing years.
You know I can't do that.
Well, I guess you don't get your boy back then. Huh?
Okay. I told you to come alone.
A man can't be too careful.
Tell them to back off. Do it, or no deal.
All right, you heard the lady. Go on now. All right, son. You go with this nice lady here. Ah, ladies. Would you mind coming this way, please?
FBI, put your hands in the air! Drop it! Drop it! Now tell your men to back away! Tell them to back away! Tell them to back away!
All right, back to the stadium, boys! The bitches double-crossed us! Ah, damn it, Kara! I thought we were friends!
I know it's going to be hard for you, Joe, but you got the right to remain silent. Get us out of here!
Not yet!
What do you mean, not yet?
I've got orders!
You've got orders!
Do it!
Director Riggs.
Oh, Agent Hastings. The woman of the hour.
It was my operation. Any order should have come through me.
And would you have carried them out?
No.
Then now you know why the orders didn't go through you.
Those missiles killed at least 24 innocent men.
There's no such thing.
We had Adam and Doe. The rest of those wives were too old to be a threat to anyone. Why'd you do it?
You're too young to remember the way things were. I'm just trying to preserve our way of life.
By committing murder.
Self-defense, Hastings. The people need to feel safe. Those reclaimers were getting out of hand.
That is a load of horse.
Kara, relax. I think we should be celebrating. My poll numbers have never been better. And I'm giving you a promotion. Reviving, please.
Congratulations, Kara. You got your man.
I'm FBI Director Elizabeth Riggs. We're going to pose for some pictures together.
Director Riggs, you're the one that gave the order to kill the reclaimers.
It's my job to keep the public safe from violent men like you.
It was women who made the Y bomb.
Sounds like Doe has been filling you full of his crazy conspiracy theories. Women aren't killers.
What about the reclaimers?
We had to protect ourselves.
So violence isn't genetic.
Tell me, How are you feeling, Adam? Any nausea, joint pain?
Why would he be sick?
Young Adam has got an incipient case of Y chromosome necrosis.
You infected him? Why?
We can't have people thinking if they start reproducing men, they'll be able to survive. We need to set an example. Are the photographers ready?
Where is he? When can I see him?
What do you know about Y chromosome necrosis?
A lot, I guess. I'm a geneticist. Oh, God. Is Adam sick?
Not yet. But Riggs claimed she's infected him.
We have to help him.
I thought it wasn't treatable.
We have to try. Look, you said you weren't a killer.
How is he?
Still asymptomatic.
I've got orders to move him to Bethesda.
I would have been notified.
I'm notifying you now.
Kara, what's going on?
No questions. Just get him ready.
I could lose my job for this. Of course, if I don't work here anymore, you couldn't call it dating at the office.
Hope? What's happening?
Hey there.
Where are you taking me?
Home.
It's just a matter of hours before he starts manifesting symptoms.
Is there anything you could do to stop it?
You said that you were working on synthesizing an antibody during the war.
That was just research. Hope we never succeeded.
Adam was just research until I took a chance.
Yeah, and look where that got us.
Esther, I know that you don't agree with what I've done. But we cannot let him die without a fight.
I would need blood from a man who's immune to the disease.
John Doe. I'll be back. Can we get some time alone?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? For what?
Maybe if I hadn't run away, you could have presented me at that conference of yours and convinced him I'm not such a bad guy.
Adam, I am the one that brought you into a world that doesn't want you.
Why did you do it?
I was arrogant and selfish, and you were just an experiment. I think of what kind of life you would have.
I've climbed trees, listened to music, driven a car, been to the city. I've known you. Did I do something wrong?
I don't know.
Because it doesn't feel wrong.
No. No, it doesn't.
not your blood donor.
No. You bitches ain't putting a needle in me. Sorry.
Keep your mouth shut.
Wait.
How's Adam?
Not good.
We better hurry then.
Esther! Esther, hurry, he's here!
Help me hold him down.
Woohoo! 2 women at once.
What more could a man ask for?
Shut up. Come on, let's go!
I'm sorry. Don't you worry, honey. I would never hurt a lady.
Why don't you get some fresh air?
I want to stay here with him.
I'll let you know if there's any change in his condition. Now go. Is it gonna work? I have no idea. Here you go. You were out of beer.
Thanks.
Don't thank me, I make lousy coffee.
You're right, this is lousy.
I'm a woman of my word.
Yeah. You are.
You really care about him, don't you?
Yeah. Is that so hard for you to understand?
He's a man.
And men are bad.
Did you have a father?
Mm-mm. I was cloned about 2 years after the war.
I had a father.
Really? What was that like?
I was 3 when he died. But I remember one time he beat my mother so swollen her eyes closed up. I had to help her get around the house because she couldn't see.
I'm sorry.
The Y bomb was the best thing that ever happened to us.
Ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am.
What is it?
I just wanted to say that I was sorry, about scaring you before. Well, I was a little scared myself, though I never liked needles. I'm awful thirsty, ma'am. You suppose I could have a glass of water?
My mother used to keep this picture of her husband in her dresser drawer. I watched her take it out and look at it every night before she went to bed. I always wondered what men were like.
So you've been a closet hetero since way back? Nothing to be embarrassed about in my line of work, you see it all. Sure is a waste, though.
What about you? Anybody special in your life?
No. I'm married to my job.
Yeah, tell me about it. Esther's always telling me I gotta get out of the lab and...
Come on. Okay, now the other one. Now the other one. Come on, get up.
Let her go.
I will snap this old gal's neck.
Not if I shoot you first.
You better not miss.
Put that gun down! You come over here and uncuff me, or I swear I will kill her!
That's right. Okay, you're going down. You go. Come on. That's good. Come on. 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 Come on.
No! You are. You give me strong sons. Hey, whoa! Hey, son. Come on, hey. I thought we were friends now.
Let her go.
No, I can't. I can't do that, see? I need her. You know, I mean, they killed all my people. You were there. You saw it happen.
I said, let her go.
The only way you're going to stop me from taking her is you're going to have to shoot me. And as there's no offense, but you ain't man enough.
Oh, God. Oh.
I couldn't let him hurt you, Hope.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
And no, I'm not what you wanted me to be.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Adam. Stay with me. Stay with me. Come on. No. Holy Mother Earth. He's dead.
They'll find 2 bodies inside, burned beyond recognition. I'll make a statement that it was you and Adam and that Doe got away.
What about you?
I won't be getting a promotion for letting an old reclaimer get away with my car. But I'll be all right.
You're a good woman, Kara.
Adam was a good man.
Hi.
Hi. I'll have 2 eggs over easy and toast, juice, coffee, and a side order of bacon. Can I get some service over here?
Could you excuse me?
Okay, oh sure.
This coffee, please.
Did you get the results? Cream and sugar?
Please.
Well,
You're pregnant. It's a boy.
Later at 9 here on Horror, everyone's favourite perennial East End geezer, Danny Dyer, promises to put one over your canister in Devil's Playground. Coming up next, though, when an oil company begins drilling into new ground, a deadly lupine creature is awoken, and he terrorises a small community in Monster Wolf.